In the final round,
The audience choice ingredient?
Bud Light.
And here we go.
Looks like Chef Dubois is emulsifying the Bud Light into a foam. What's his competitor doing?
He appears to be having a really good time.
A Bud Light reduction for Dubois. And his opponent?
Also improvising nicely. Let's see that again.
Judges.
I like the use of the pressure cooker to tenderize the beef.
But also the use of the cell phone to order the pizza.
It's the sure sign of a good time. It's just right taste of Bud Light. Here we go.
Sorry, Chef, we're gonna need more ingredient.
From Buffalo Wild Wings, this is the Jeff Fisher Show, brought to you by Super Park, Spirit Toyota Scion, and Bud Light.
We welcome in the head coach, Jeff Fisher. Jeff, how are you tonight?
I'm doing good. It's hard for him to clap with that big old burger.
It's right there, man. Busted. Everybody in you're busted now in radio.
Make sure I keep my hands away from your mouth.
Yeah, I would. That looks good, doesn't it?
You've had a chance to review film. You know, our only chance to talk to you on game day is right after when the emotions are raw.
Yeah.
You watched all three phases today. You came away with some positives today, right?
Yeah, I'd say we broke even special teams wise. Considering the threat that Hester was, and the fact that we didn't want to put the ball in his hands, but because of the wind a little bit, and the youth of our kicker and our punter, he did get his hands on the balls, but we got him down. So, but then on the other side of that is we really didn't make any big plays to help the team on special teams, with the exception of the long field goal. So, special teams was okay. We're going to continue to get better. Defensively in the second half, really, it's an outstanding effort. We made adjustments in the run game early and at halftime. If you exclude Jay's scramble, I think they had 7 carries for 11 yards in the second half. So we shut that part of it down. Got turnover, but our problems was on offense, and we just couldn't get anything going. That was a difficulty. And so, and anytime you go back and you're on the losing end, as coaches, you remember this, we got to go look at the little things here. And so when we had breakdowns, we had 10 guys doing the right thing. We had one guy, step in the wrong place or wrong footwork or poor alignment or something like that. So it's nothing that can't be corrected. It was a difficult day for the guys up front. And, what we're excited about is that those 5 will have another full week of preparation here because they really had not had much time together.
Well, without revealing too much, can you talk about the adjustments you made versus the run in the second half?
Yeah, defensively?
Yeah, defensively.
Yeah, we just did some, we got into some different fronts and some different stunts, and, we used the corners a little bit more. The guys inside, we set the edges. Chris played really well, as did Robert, on the edges in the run game. And then, we created a situation where we let the linebackers run, let them fill, and we just, we didn't let them spread us out. And we had a pretty good idea to predictability from a play calling standpoint when they were going to load it up.
Safety in the box. I thought Quentin Michael it's one thing to set the edge and be there, but to take good angles and smart angles to the football. It looked like he did that.
Yeah, he did. And again, I don't know if we've talked about this, but, not that the Detroit Lions offense is not conventional, but it's unique because of Calvin Johnson. And then we come back week 2 and play a different offense in RG3. This was our defense's really first go-round with an offense that we would say is conventional. It's got a good quarterback, it's got good receivers, got a running game, but it's not doing things out of the ordinary or extraordinary things like Detroit does with the receiver. So with that being said, yeah, we fared pretty well against a potentially high-scoring offense. Do
you look at it like this? You can always say we can improve in this and this and this, but the big picture, you go to the fourth quarter, you're on the road, and that team has 10 points. It's a one-possession game. You got to be pleased that your defense is giving you a chance to win the football.
Yeah, we were. But the other side of that is we told the players, when offense is struggling, defense has got to find a way, and vice versa. It's like, all right, defense, you got their back today. Let's see if we can get another turnover, make another play, get the ball in the end zone or do something like that. And, it just didn't happen. But, I guess if you say, hey, we took them into the fourth quarter 10-6,
right.
And we had a chance, and then the wheels fell off after the interception and, a couple other issues there. So the game wasn't as lopsided as it appeared, but still it was a loss, but there was some positive gains from it.
I heard a long time ago, if you can just come down with half of the ones you get your hands on defense, I mean, you'd be in the playoffs every single year.
Yeah. I'll tell you one of the other things that we have to look forward to is we have not forced a fumble in 3 games. Okay? Our team, that's special teams, that's defense. And so, and it's not that we're not trying, but we haven't forced a fumble, and those things come. And with forced fumbles come recovered fumbles and turnovers. And so, that's, I've been with teams that have gone through droughts. You go 3 or 4 games without a turnover, and then all of a sudden they start coming in bunches. Now, we're getting our hands on the balls, obviously with Court, the 5 interceptions we have. And we had another opportunity. Jenks had a chance on Cutler's overthrow, but sometimes you don't get those. But anyway, we got that to look forward to. That's coming around. That's going to help our cause.
Did it seem that the Bears' first half intentions to take Danny out of the game? Danny Amendola coming off a 15-catch game.
Yes, it was, Steve. Early it was. They matched up with them. We're running with them, kind of doubling here and there. But, we started moving Danny around, and then what they did was smart. They knew they were getting pressure, and they knew they could keep everything in front of them and play zone. So that's when, they kind of settled down. Yet still, Sam hit Danny on that seam route for a big play, and that was just against a conventional defense.